Welcome to the Little Holding. We're Grace and Ryan. We moved to Somerset a few years ago now to have a go at living the good life. And we've loved near enough every second. If you've just joined our channel, you can expect to see lots of vegetable growing, plenty of cooking, and some DIY. Currently, we're converting a horse box into a food van. I hope you enjoy this video. It is beautiful today. It is such lovely weather. Also, check out this bright orange glove. Someone gave them to Arthur. They do not fit him yet, so I've got them on because I always lose my gloves and I only have one to keep an eye on and I still lose it. So I'm stealing Arthur's. He'll get some new ones in a few years' time when he needs them. He enjoys putting his bare hands in the soil anyway. I thought I'd get some jobs done today that, well, have needed to be done for a while, but it's been a bit too cold for me anyway. Ryan quite likes going outside in the cold, me not so much. So I thought I'd do like a light pruning. This is perennial. Actually, this isn't even the kale, I don't think. I think this is perennial. This is 9-star broccoli, so it's a perennial broccoli. So actually I'll probably stay away from this one so much. But some of our perennial kales, which are here all year long, forever. It's an amazing thing. So yes, we need to do a light pruning of all that, which is fine. These leaves won't go in the bin or anything, they'll just be given to the chickens. So they're literally just looking at me right now, like, where's our treats, where's our treats? I'm coming in a minute, girls. I also was gonna clear some of the beds, but I've actually realized that my mum and dad have already done most of them, which is nice. I think they did them yesterday, which is a nice surprise. We're going to be planting out our broad beans. We decided to sow them indoors in modules, our broad beans, and then wait till they're reasonable size, they're like this big, and then we're gonna plant them out, just so that they're quite strong before they go outside. Saying that, I think they need a bit of wind to get used to being outside, so, and hopefully they'll be fine. Broad beans are pretty strong things. The alternative was that we could have directly sown them or planted them out before Christmas, but we decided not to do that.
So, on this lovely winter's day, Grace told me it was spring the other day. It is not spring, Grace, whatever you want to say. But on this lovely winter's day, I'm barbecuing on the Big Green Egg, and I'm gonna make slow cooked beef, make it all nice and sticky, smoky on the barbecue. So the plan is to smoke it for a bit, then slow cook it in the oven. And I'm gonna make sourdough flatbreads, some pickle, chimichurri, you know, anything wrapped in bread, you know, that's me. So I'm gonna start off just getting the beef out, seasoning it, rubbing it in Dijon mustard, and then salt and pepper. So don't ask me why the mustard is used, but I'm not going to use too much. But just coat it like so. And then I just have salt and pepper, which I'm just going to pat into both the bits of meat. And that's it. So these are going to go on the barbecue for like an hour at 160 degrees, just to get all smoky. And then I'm going to put them in a Dutch oven probably, and put them in the oven at 160 for another 8 hours. Oh. So I have to wait for the big green egg to get to a nice temperature and for it to stop, you know, actually burning the coals and not just smoking for the sake of it. But I do have a special ingredient which Grace doesn't know about. So last year, excuse the mess in here, I've been doing the food van and haven't tidied up after myself. But last year I cut down our fig tree and I saved all the wood from it because my plan was I could use it as smoking wood. So I've seasoned it for about a year, and to be fair, it's looking pretty good. So I think I can use it. I'm going to just chop up some smaller bits from it. If I lose a finger now. So I'm going to indirectly cook it, which means I have to put a plate in, so it's like a big pizza stone, and then a grill on top, sit the meat on, and it's going to kind of indirectly cook it without the flames touching it. But yeah, I'll give it that nice smoky flavour. Do you think the barbecue's got hot enough? Oh, smoky. Burp it. Burp the egg. Oh, smell that.
Egg.
So we're just going to place it in here for a little bit, aren't we?
Oh no.
And that's it.
Bye-bye.
Ready to take his glove off?
Like cooking, Artie?
Okay.
So I reckon it's kind of gone crazy. So this is a perennial kale and it is starting to do little mini sprouts, but there's leaves like this which just don't, you know, I mean that's practically dead, probably been killed by frost, but the chickens will love it. So I reckon it needs a big chop though. I just don't know if that's the thing to do or not. I know a lot about growing vegetables, but I don't know everything. So I'm not going to do too much to it. I'm not going to cut it down, but I am going to just take off some of the half-eaten leaves. Just so all the energy can go back into the plant rather than these sad looking leaves. And then maybe later on, like in a month or something, we'll give it a proper cut because it's sprouting from the bottom here. So really, we don't want it to get too tall or too long.
Alright.
Feet.
Go on, throw it, Artie. Throw. Throw. No, you're not going to do that.
By the way, if you're new here, then you'll probably look at that ground that the chickens are on and think it looks really sad. This is the first year that we've had chickens and they've absolutely demolished the ground. The first year we had them, we let them roam our vegetable garden. They were like proper free roam chickens to an extent. We obviously put them to bed at night. I think she might want to go on the bed to have a little search for some food because the others keep bullying her. So Henry's made her a little ramp. Seeing as there's no veg on there that we really mind about, even like, well, the rhubarb's not precious either, that's just a bonus. So yeah, she's welcome up on there. Our plan was to then cover it, but we're going to keep it uncovered in case she wants a little treat. Go on. Go up the little rampy.
See if you can find a worm.
Nothing like playing with chickens. Come on.
You got to go up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's wobbly.
Yes. So far, so good. Now go on onto the bed. Oh my god, this is so cute.
Is she finding worms?
Yeah, no, she's finding the centipede.
No, she...
But after we had what we think was a fox attack, we built a way bigger fence around here for them to go into. And as you can see, they also have like another cage and a house as well. We've had especially bad weather this year, a lot of rain, and so it very quickly turned to mud. And then that, on top of our beautiful foragers, aka our chickens, has caused a bit of a mud situation. Inside their green cage, which they go into just before bedtime, just in case there's a fox around, there's wood chip, so it's not really a problem, it's not very muddy in there. And then inside their actual house that they go to sleep in, which is a concrete stone house, it's just like concrete with like bedding and stuff. So that's fine in there too. It's just in this bit, which they're in for most of the day, currently looks very sad. Rest assured, we're going to corner bits off. Some of the grass has started to grow back. We're going to make sure that it's all okay. We care about them. I feel like a few people might look at it and be like, wow, that looks really sad. We really care about these girls. We throw like vegetables in there all the time, keep them busy. They're my mum's babies. And we're planning to like corner out parts so that the grass can grow back and things, because we don't like this either. And they like to forage. We have got a rosemary hedge, I don't know if you can see that, for them to eat and stuff, but they don't seem to like that very much, even though we read that they definitely do like it. And this is actually an apple tree above me, and all the apples like fall in there and they love that too. So yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I know we've gained lots of new subscribers and I don't want you to think that they're usually just on bare muddy ground. They're not. They've just turned the ground to compost, which we can't complain too much about. We should probably throw more scraps and then harvest it as compost, because I've seen people do that.
Hello. Cool. All right, so the meat's been in there for about an hour and it's all tasty and smoky. To make it all sticky, soft and pull apart, I'm going to transfer it to my cast iron pot, which is cooled down now. And then I'm going to add some craft beer, you know, because why not? Other brands are available, but I'm obviously not going to put an expensive one in here. I know. Look how rusty that is. I'll sort that out after, right? So I will just use it while it's going. See you later.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain.
We ended the evening tucking into our flatbreads topped with sticky beef, pickled cabbage, pineapple cooked in rum, and a spicy chimichurri, paired with a pineapple margarita. Because Ryan does the cooking and I do the cocktail making. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.